What is up, everybody? We're here with a couple first listens tonight. Finally started getting around to buying some of the new shit that has come out recently. And first we're gonna fucking talk about the most recent album to come out. And that is, we just got finished listening to the new fucking Babymetal album. And, oh hell yeah. Modelo. Zack is here too. We have Josh. Beardless Josh.
Yeah,
fucking, I trimmed my little thing too. It's not as long.
Oh, you trimmed it!
Yeah, I mean, y'all said it would get longer if I trimmed it. I don't understand the concept of cutting it short and it'll grow longer.
It's a myth. It's because when it comes in, you cut the hair and it sits at an angle. It feels stiffer and looks like it's longer.
Alright. I'm sorry. You motherfuckers. I'm gonna just throw this down here. I'm a fucking hairdresser. I'm a doggy stylist.
Seriously.
I know how hair works.
Shut
your fucking mouth.
Animal hair.
With your stupid... It's fucking hair!
It doesn't grow
It's the
any
same
faster.
shit. It's just different textures. It's hair.
When you cut it, it don't grow any faster from when you cut it.
Actually, I don't know,
If you
man.
don't cut the split ends, they
Yeah.
won't.
It ain't gonna grow.
Exactly.
You gotta cut the split ends.
Okay.
Like,
So I must have had like 3 years of split ends on my
It's
fucking
possible.
goatee.
dude, you had 4 years of split ends on your fucking hair.
Dude, actually probably 6. The last time I got it cut was the end of 2010.
You need to cut it.
And I should probably get like maybe cut about that much off, probably.
Yeah, all that's probably just kind of fucked.
So anyway, we got finished listening to the brand new Baby album, The Metal Resistance. Is that what that is called?
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Him and his fancy open it with a...
Yeah, just Metal Resistance. And, alright. I'm just gonna, before I talk about the album, I'm gonna have to show you guys some of this shit right here. The album cover kind of
I'm gonna show that one guy that fucking watches our shit.
Surface up.
follows the same sort of theme. It's like in space, you got asteroids down there. Then it's
Roast.
black again.
Roast.
And just like last time, absolutely nothing going on in the lyric book. But that all doesn't matter this time because god damn it.
The bubbles.
Damn, that is good.
Alright, I
That is
remember-
much better.
I'm gonna have to say a couple
The red
things.
stripe. I'm sorry, Mexico. You're doing better.
I watched our last fucking Babymetal review.
Dude, I did not like that first Babymetal. I really didn't. For the
I
longest,
didn't like it.
I
We
like the
didn't.
metal.
I liked the metal, I really did, but when the J-pop shit came in,
clashes
I
so
just felt like
bad.
I was listening to the worst fucking episode of Sailor Moon, and then goddamn the fucking Iron Maiden came in, or fucking Cradle of Filth, or 6 Feet Under. Some really fucking good metal came in, but then it was like commercials, long commercials
Kia
of
commercial.
Sailor Moon kicking up her skirt like this, even though you know she's like fucking 15 years old, and you're like, man, should I be listening to this? I don't even know what they're saying. And it's sad to know that we're Japanese, and this is a Japanese
But yeah, I remember.
band, and we don't even know what they're saying.
I remember y'all not liking it too much. I watched it again
No,
because
I didn't.
because our buddy John, the Rustic reviewer, he had
What?
commented on there saying something like, and on here you said you weren't gonna make it, you weren't gonna put it on your end of the year list, but you did anyway. And I was like, well, when I went back and listened to all the albums that were contenders, when I got to the Babymetal, I was surprised at how much I still enjoyed it. Like I said, on the original, it was steps in the right direction, a little unbalanced. Some of the songs were a little too long, didn't really go too many places. Like you mentioned a minute ago, it would be heavy metal part, J-pop part, heavy metal part, J-pop part. And the whole album kind of just flowed like that. And
J-pop commercials.
so this new one comes in the mail 2 days ago, and I have been listening to it non-stop. I cannot fucking believe how good this album is. If the first
really
one,
is. It really, really is. I
Like,
will
I
say
knew,
that right
like-
now.
seriously, all right. Now, what were you thinking? You didn't say any. You haven't said anything yet. What did you think about it a minute ago when we listened to it?
It's okay. It's like I said, it sounds like every Final Fantasy game I ever played, because see, you guys never listened to Japanese heavy metal. I have. It just sounds like a battle, just like you're having a boss fight. No, it's good. I like it. It's good. But it really just sounds more. It sounds like Dragon Force.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what.
there's a lot of moments that do sound like Dragon Force, but
And we did say that on the first one. There were slight moments that sounded like Dragon Force
Yeah,
on the
metal
first one,
sounds like Dragon
but
Force.
this one really starts to sound like fucking Dragon Force.
but you know what's fucking cool? Like those moments that are like Dream Theater and Between the Buried and Me.
Exactly.
All those progressive fucking metal bands, and then I can hear it. I knew they were gonna do it. The dubstep, I knew it was coming.
Yeah, but it
Like,
wasn't
I could hear it was-
dubstep. It
like,
was like
it was-
the
it was-
sounds, but it didn't do your dubstep thing. It was like the sounds of dubstep,
Yeah.
the wobbles and shit, and they threw them in there as
wow.
its own musical note.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't do its boom boom wah. It didn't do that. It would be like a guitar riff, like it would be something like that, which was to me pretty fucking innovative.
Like those two good tracks, but they're kind of throwaway tracks on Second Law that they did with dubstep. It was a 2-track, or it was a 1-track really, but split into 2 tracks.
Yeah.
That they did dubstep with real organic instruments. That's badass that they did that, but they're a novelty, a good way to end the album with. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
Not something that you're like, I want to listen to this. No, if you're gonna listen to it, you gotta
You
listen
gotta
to
Shy
the
Guy
entire
Yoshi.
album. It's
Now-
one of those tracks.
Check out Jimmy Yoshi. You got a Shy
the
Guy.
first track on
You
the
got Shy
album,
Guy Yoshi? Sorry.
the first track on
We're
the
playing
album,
Yoshi.
Yoshi Yarn Battle.
God damn it, it's Yoshi's Woolly World.
Woolly World. Yeah, the yarn. Everything's a yarn.
Yarn Yoshi's goddamn bullshit.
Yoshi's Yarn shit. So, alright. The first track on the album, the one that actually
Still in
features
World 1.
the one that actually
Damn.
features Herman Lee and Sam Totman from Dragon Force was actually a bonus track on the first Babymetal album.
Yeah.
And well, it's the same song. They're not credited on the first album, but it's the same song. But there is a slight difference in the production sound. Like it's much brighter than the bonus track on the first album. And see, that's another fuck up of mine. I wound up putting it on number 13 of the badass albums.
I mean, you have a lot to go through. There's 13.
But check it. The album was officially released in 2014.
I know.
And I thought it was the international release that was 015. That's why I picked it. But it turned out it was just a re-release with the bonus tracks.
Oh.
So that's kind of a fuck up on my part. Nobody corrected me or anything. But
Who
I'm
cares?
correcting myself. I have.
Yeah, but I kept thinking, like, there's this dude, Shane, that comes in to work with us for a minute at the dog shop, and he fucking started talking about Babymetal, and I'm like, Babymetal, and he goes, man, how do you not know about them? You're Japanese. And I'm like, I don't know everything that's Japanese, dude. I don't-
Stereotyping. That's
Like,
racist.
you fucking asshole. I'm only like 25% Japanese, so I don't really know. I'm not keeping up with your fucking 15-year-old metal singers.
So I guess our dicks are 25% smaller. The average
Why would you go there?
dick. Yeah, I'm talking about Japanese stereotypes.
Well, yeah, that's a No. Look at that.
The coin purse.
That is a fucking Sonic the Hedgehog villain.
Oh, like that
Do
video
you
show.
know? Do you
what
see
happens
it
when
where it has
Mario
the
goes
one
to-
big claw?
That's
And-
a crab thing, dude.
When they had Mario.
Ah, it's a
in
goddamn
Sonic's world.
Sonic the
and
Hedgehog
Sonic
thing.
and Sonic in Mario's world.
Yeah, that was funny as shit.
You know, I like
I'm gonna
it.
go
I
touch
like
it.
the graphics on here. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say this here. I like how the graphics are like, if you're not even paying attention, it looks normal, but if you really pay attention, it all looks like fucking yarn.
I mean, yeah.
It's so simple, like, God.
But this is not a
I
Yoshi's
know
Yarn
it's
World
not,
review.
but I just fucking bought this game and I'm fucking admiring how beautiful the goddamn graphics
That's
are.
what people watch the show
Thank
for,
you.
is the random bullshit.
They really do that. We are the most unprofessional music critics on the internet.
Sometimes we are.
Interwebs.
We cuss, we
Drink.
we bitch, we drink, we fucking smoke, we goddamn
Talk about
talk
video
about
games.
bullshit,
And movies.
and Joey whips his nutsack out. You know, we are not your rock.
Like, if you
we
wanna
are not
know-
your rock critic. We are not
you
even
wanna-
your Todd the Shadow guy.
If you want to know how unprofessional we are, just watch that. Who was that guy that did all those Vinyl Me Please reviews? And he actually did the drink, and it was just like, damn, he's actually at a bar
the
and shit.
Vinyl
Like,
Rewind, man. I
yeah,
love
that
some Vinyl
shit. I
Rewind.
love his shit, but I'm sitting here like, damn.
He's got the coolest
I
fucking
really,
suits,
I
and the coolest
yeah,
set.
I really totally understand why you come up with that. We're the most unprofessional fucking music critics on the planet. Like I saw that and I'm like, I get it. I fucking get it now.
We need to
Like
find
this
shit we
dude.
don't like to do, though. You can be a critic if you like everything we listen to.
So, this album, alright. I got some notes here.
And he's gonna
course
read
he
from
does.
his journal.
What I really enjoyed was the fact that I mentioned if the first album was interesting enough for me to enjoy it and be like, okay, I like how different it is. I haven't heard anything remotely like this before. This album, The Metal Resistance, has made me a fucking fan. I am now a full fucking Babymetal fan.
I wouldn't consider myself a fan because I didn't really care for the first album, but this one is it's piqued my interest. I want to hear the next one.
Yeah, this is where this shows what they are capable of doing without the gimmicks. The first one was gimmicky as fuck. I enjoyed
And that
the
was some
gimmicks.
people trying to make some money.
I
That was
enjoyed the
Bill
gimmicks.
Cosby behind the goddamn curtain.
God.
Got some jelly pudding.
Oh. So this one, I'm team fucking
Dude,
Baby
you're
Metal.
a motorcycle.
A Yarner cycle.
Dude,
So,
a Yoshi
alright.
cycle.
But every complaint, when I went back, because I never go back and watch the first listens again. I never fucking go
I'm a
back and look
fucking-
at them. But I did this time because I wanted to
Goddamn
remember what we
Yoshi
originally
cycle.
said. Dude, I wanted to remember what we originally said. And I remember y'all not liking it too much and me kind of being on the fence. And then we were all just... I was mostly complaining about the songs were too long and didn't really go many places. The J-pop and the metal, you'd think it'd clash, but they make it work. But it kind of gets
does
old.
clash a little. Yeah,
It does.
clash a
Some
little
of them
bit.
clash more than others. Exactly.
You can
yeah.
listen to it. It just, you have this happy, poppy sounding voice singing over intense heavy metal. And sometimes it just clashes. It's fun for a while. You can listen to it for a few minutes, but after a while you just get tired of hearing their voices. Kind of start screeching on your brain after a while. I tried to listen to it in the car while on a trip to Tennessee, and I was like, turn that shit off.
So, but this one gets rid of every complaint that I initially had. The songs are shorter and they don't take long at all to appreciate. The J-pop elements take a backseat, and it's not a fucking sedan backseat. It's a goddamn bus backseat. Like, they are way fucking back there. And
They're more kiddie than they were. The way they sing it now sounds more like how female vocals, soft vocals, and kiddie sounds.
true that. I can see that. I can see
It fits
that.
with the metal much better.
Yeah,
Yes, it does. Like, it's not annoying.
They balance it out so much better. The heavy metal, I remember us complaining that the heavy metal kind of sounded like the generic riff metal that's popular amongst teenagers nowadays. But this one, every song does something different and plays with different metal genres, different other genres. I mean, you have, alright, Road to Resistance features Herman Lee and Sam Topman. Straight up fucking sounds like Dragon Force. Now David, our buddy David, had told me the other day that he thought this was better than the first one because it sounded like Dragon Force with Japanese singing. And that is what it fucking sounds like from the moment you turn it on. And when I found out it was Herman Lee playing the fucking lead, I was like, obvious, because that is so his fucking lead style all over that song. But then the song Karate, badass opening riff, and then the chorus is where it sort of gets a little J-poppy, but not to the extent of like the Gimme Chocolate stuff. And then Awadama Fever is fucking amazing to me, man, because that's the one where you get that electro fucking break beat that sounds like Atari Teenage Riot, and it's like shit like that, man. And then her singing over it is fairly happy sounding against really heavy riffs and really bombastic fucking breakbeat drums. Really fucking good. And I swear in the vocals, that's where we were talking about, it sounds like she's saying bubblegum and chewing gum.
Yeah.
And then the song Yava, I don't know if I'm pronouncing these right, I mean, that song is the one that uses that ska beat for a minute. It was like the ska vibe in there. And then you got really cool fucking electro moments. And that was the point when you were like, damn dude, what track is this? And I'm like, track 4, and you're like, you know, I have not lost interest yet. And
Really?
it holds your fucking
I
interest
seriously haven't.
through the whole fucking thing.
I want to hear it again.
And
I enjoyed this more than the fucking Animal Collective.
Oh, we'll get to the Animal Collective, y'all.
Wait, there's a fucking...
But the song Amore, alright, it starts off and you think it's gonna be a ballad.
Dude, I got
But
fucking...
then it gets pretty fucking, it gets heavy and epic, and has
That was
another
badass.
big Dream Theater, I mean not Dream Theater, but Dragon Force sound to it. Then you got this cool fucking bass riff in the middle, fucking really fucking good, man. And then the song Meta Taro is like fucking folk metal, man. Like it goes duh, 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 and you got this fucking flute thing going do 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 do. It fucking be it fucking sounds like Teresa's before the women start singing, and I'm fucking digging that shit, man. And then the next song after that is fucking From Dusk Till Dawn, and it starts off with like sounding like generic breakdown metal, but then you got some cool electronic stuff, but then it gets into this amazing technical breakdown toward the end and fucking gets epic. Fucking stays that way, man. Then the song GJ, awesome riffs at the beginning, and the vocals are like rapping, man, and fucking that one just stays consistent, like really fucking good. Then after that, man, the song Sis Anger is the one that fucking sounded like straight up black metal.
Yeah.
I didn't it, y'all? I mean, for
that
real.
It sounded like you said it sounded like Danny Filth is about to start screaming.
Yeah, dude, I swear, every time the fucking shit would come, the fucking guitar riffs would come in, I'm waiting for Danny Filth to come in and be like, ah, I can't get as high as him, but you know.
Still not even close.
Use the Yoda thing.
Yeah, there you go.
Still about too many octaves too high, but close. You
What
get
is
the
it? What
idea.
is it? What is it? This song is called...
This song is called Dusk and Her.
You should just make that a song.
Black metal mouth.
Mouth metal. Mouth metal madness.
Mouth.
But then,
Mouth.
alright, the
Mouth.
only song I don't really get into too much, and this is only 1 out of 12, and it's not a bad song, it doesn't suck in any way. It's the song No Rain, No Rainbow. It's the only true ballad on the album. Has great piano,
Dan,
great
come here.
symphonic elements, but huge pet peeve of mine, and that we've mentioned on many episodes of this, the canon riff. It uses the canon riff, and at this point in my life, if you're going to do a ballad and I hear the canon riff, I'm like, I've heard this song before, only with different lyrics. But they do it justice. Some people do it better than others, and I mean, when the solo comes in, it rocks.
I
and
got a heart flower.
starts to sound like Trans-Siberian Orchestra when they
Yay.
use the canon riff.
We're flying Nintendo.
But it doesn't suck. I mean, I don't get into it. It's one that if I were to be
You
skipping
know,
any,
if there's a... See, that's the thing. There are a shit ton of canon songs. This is a good one.
yeah, this is one of the good ones.
good one.
It is one of the good
You know,
ones.
it's one that gives you the feels. It makes you like, give me the next fucking jump. Like, you can make canon fucking epic, and they did. They made
fucking
it
did
epic, and they made it fucking change, and that's what I want
game.
from... If you're gonna do canon, fucking change it up, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they did.
And they did it justice,
fucking
man.
did do it justice.
But if there was any track that I would skip, it would be this one.
Yeah, I understand, because it's...
But it's so
canon.
close toward the end of the album that you might as well not skip it.
Exactly.
Because after
It's
that...
just one of those fillers. And then it
After
goes
that...
Word.
After
That's
that,
another
man,
penis.
You get two... Well, after that song, you get the best motherfucking song on the album, Tales of the Destinies, which is a fucking straight up motherfucking progressive metal song in the vein
Can I change my
of
Yoshi yet?
Dream Theater or Between the Buried and Me,
Shy Guy one.
and it fucking...
I don't want the Shy Guy.
It blows my fucking asshole out, man.
I don't even
That
want to
song.
really... Oh.
Dude.
I like how we can all just fucking...
Big Dream Theater style, insanely fucking technical.
Can I be a dude?
It's mind-blowing. There's a cool jazzy piano moment for like a half measure. And
Ooh, what's all this shit?
fuck, dude. Like, I remember you fucking was just like, that shit had your eyebrows moving, man.
Me or him?
You!
Yeah. I liked it. I really did. I really did enjoy this album.
And then the album ends with the song The
I really
One,
did.
which has another big Dream
Baby
Theater
fucking
vibe.
metal. Dude.
Baby fucking metal. But it has a huge fucking Dream Theater vibe, the final song, The One, and they're singing in English on it. It says English version.
Yeah, I didn't even notice it. Like,
he didn't even notice till
I just
halfway
like,
through.
I lost it for a minute because I was like just into the music, and I was like, okay, wait a minute, they're singing in English now. And it was like already 4 verses and choruses that I've already missed and shit. So I was like, fuck, this is great. Oh no, I'm dead.
But that fucking song ends the album on a
I need
big,
my yarns.
epic high note.
Let me get some yarns.
And the album as a whole is a huge motherfucking step forward.
Fuck!
Big metal songs, slight genre manipulation, and fucking
I
dude.
love it. I love it. I love it. It's fucking great.
Yeah, you gotta get one. You gotta get one. Love it.
Love it.
You gotta go.
I'm tired. Lots of late nights. Okay, yawn while you're doing it.
Love it.
So, we've devolved into weird noises.
You gotta go up there and push the bean.
Um,
The bean bag. Yeah, flick the bag.
It's that
Flick the bean.
Sigmo.
Flick the bean.
But yeah, man. All right. I'm gonna say it right now.
You have to go up there?
If you were on the fence about
Alright.
Babymetal to begin with, definitely check this album
like
out.
I was on the fence, and this has got like I want this album.
All gimmicks are out the window. The band is amazing on here. The little Japanese ladies are fucking really good on here. It doesn't feel as manufactured as the first album did. Like
It really felt like a fucking.
this felt organic
commercial.
as hell. The first album did feel like a manufactured product, but this one felt
it was
organic.
manufactured. They already
And
said
exactly,
it was. It was created by
And-
producers.
and you heard it. You heard it in the music.
It was like, well, we
This
need
one-
to go metal here. We need to go soft here.
This
we need to go
one,
metal here.
it
We need to go
feels
jack pop.
organic.
Well, they wanted. It was actually produced it was created by producers to make a metal band that would appeal to the J-pop kids, the teeny boppers, and they're over there. They don't listen to a lot of heavy metal like we do.
And this one, I'm gonna tell you right now, this one's gonna win over some heavy metal fans.
It wasn't me. Spit me out.
Cause I mean, all that J-pop shit is pretty much gone. Which it doesn't take anything away from the first album. It makes that first album a little harder to listen to, because now I'm really expecting the more of that technicality. And I even went back to the first one the other day, still enjoyed it, but I was like, damn, I want to listen to the fucking new one, like now. And it fucking does everything right. It balances every tiny detail out perfectly. No fucking gimmicks. I mean, I'm just repeating myself at this point. So give me some final thoughts on this.
I loved it. If you have not checked it out, you need to check it. I just lost my arm and you killed me. If you have not checked Babymetal out, this is the time to check them out. I fucking enjoy this album. It's hard to get my interest when I'm just sitting here like hanging out, especially I only see you once a week. We do chit chat on the social medias and our texting and stuff.
I work nights, so like on Saturdays I'm shoving as much, like a week's worth of interaction in like a 12-hour span.
That's why I have to come over here and cook and fucking hang out for like 8 hours, like it's a day job, but it's not, because it's family and friends and shit. It's better than fucking going to work. But this album has got my interest. Like, I just fucking, sometimes I'll even, the whole, like, it's been building up. We've been talking about it for the last couple of videos that we're doing Weezer.
Yeah.
I lose interest a lot. And I just sit there, flip through my phone. Dude, I didn't even pick up my phone one time listening to Babymetal. Not one goddamn time.
Of course,
And that's like
playing Yoshi.
I was playing Yoshi and I'm still playing Yoshi now. But like that music went so goddamn well with it. It was like, yes, let's get it. It's fucking epic. It was great. Final thoughts. If you were skeptic, you might want to pick this up. Don't throw them in a category and be like, oh, they suck, because those first songs I heard were stupid. Nah, man, check this one out.
What score would you give it from 1 to 10? How many Japanese schoolgirl outfits do you give this album?
Scantily clad schoolgirl outfits, I would give it an 8.
Oh, cause like
I'd give it an 8.
Motherfucking dude, on the first album, our scores were low.
I bet it was.
They were low. Mine was a 6.5, man.
Wow, like seriously, I'm
Y'all's
not
were,
lying.
like,
I'd
lower
give it
than
an
that.
8.
Y'all's were like lower than that. I can't remember y'all's exact score. But
What's your score?
give me some final thoughts on this, Josh.
I've listened to this kind of music before. You guys just now getting on the bandwagon.
Oh.
I listened to stuff like that when Final Fantasy was out.
Yeah, I never played those fucking games.
See,
I was
that Japanese metal style like that's been around for a long time. That kind of music's been around. There's other people. I don't know.
Is
If
that
other bands
making
have
me
done it.
rap out rap?
I know that game producers had that music for a lot of time. That's like battle music in most Final Fantasy games. Is that heavy metal?
I have not
It's
played one. I played a little bit of Final Fantasy X when our uncle lived with me for a
Oh,
little
it
bit.
sucks.
Dude, I could
didn't
not
like
get
it.
into it. I'm like, I wish
Did you
Alec
ever?
Baldwin was
you didn't-
voicing this
did you get
character.
into the
You know what I
song?
mean?
See, my favorite part was the badass fucking heavy metal song during the Blitzball scene when you first
Yeah,
comes
that
in.
was cool. It kind of sounded
Yeah.
like some
I swear to God, it was Rammstein. That's what
But it was like, you should have been playing that moment.
Yeah.
But it was a cutscene, just like in Metal Gear Solid 4, when you're fucking riding and fighting Vamp, and it's just a scene, and you're like,
Every once in a while, quick time event.
yeah, no, it wasn't even a quick time event.
Like,
On
press
Metal-
X repeatedly.
No, Metal Gear 5, 4.
Yeah, dude. There were slight quick time events. I swear there were, man.
No, there wasn't. Because that was one thing people bitched about. If you're gonna make me watch this dude fight for 15 minutes, give me a quick time event. The only time you had a quick time event was when you had
He's
those
crawling in that
flashbacks
thing.
and you had that crawling. That's not even a quick time event. That's just
Hold
rapidly-
X.
hold X or rapidly tap X so he crawls. That's
While
all
his
it is.
muscles are exploding out of
Yeah.
his suit. But yeah, keep on with your final thoughts.
I got
That's good. I like it. I mean, it's. Oh, excuse me. It's really. What are you doing, Zach?
What am I doing?
Like,
I got caught on this. And I bent
Yeah,
it
my
out.
the dick hole on my pajama pants got caught on that.
Yes. My belt loop got caught on it. And it
it's
ripped
right
a
at
little
crotch
bit.
level.
I mean, it got caught like that. I was just trying to walk through and it got it. And then it bent the shit.
Yeah, it's definitely worth listening. It's,
You like it more than the first one, though?
well, yeah, because it's not. The J-pop is gone. That was the part I didn't like. You just go from this cool metal, then beep 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 beep. Like, God damn it! What the hell, man? It's like you're watching an anime show or something.
Yeah, it was like Zach was true about that Sailor Moon comment. Fucking yeah, man. So what would you give it? How many schoolgirl outfits do you give this album?
8 out of 10.
Wow, we got 2 8s. We've got 2 8s. All right, my final thoughts on Babymetal is this album won me the fuck over. I'm definitely a Babymetal fan now. Can't wait to hear the next one because I didn't even know what to expect with this one. I was thinking it'd be more of the same, but it exceeded every possible
Excuse me, I'm
expectation
sorry.
I could have had, and
Best one so
every
far,
moment
sorry.
is interesting, and it never loses my attention, even on the one song that uses the canon shit.
I did like it. Like I said, it was epic.
Yeah, it's epic. The whole album is epic, and there's epicness on this album that the first one does not match. Like I said, the first one is really a gimmicky album, and even though I did like the gimmicks, the novelty can wear off pretty quick.
Yeah, it does look a little ugly.
And
Some
so
plays.
the album is, I'm going to say it right now, it's going to win over some metal fans.
all
It's
like
gonna,
this
it's,
in
there. Oh, yeah.
I see this band
That means it's
possibly
short,
being
short,
pretty damn
30
huge.
minutes. How old are we?
And I say, if you were on the fence, if you didn't like the way the first one sounded and you don't want to hear this one, you're going to do what you want to do. But I will strongly recommend, at least, if you are on the fence in any way, definitely check out the song The Tales of the Destinies, especially if you are a Dream Theater or Between the Buried and Me fan. Tune their vocals out and listen to the music.
But if you don't like any of this shit, why did you click on this video?
Because they want to see if we hated it.
Right. Well, I actually liked it. I did. Like, not even a year. It was about a year ago. We finally.
It was like August?
It was. What was it? August?
Yeah, it was like August.
Wow. I kind of thought we did that for Metal Madness last year.
Nah.
No.
Nah.
Well, it still feels like we did it. Even though it wasn't that long ago, I feel like it was a year ago. And
It does feel like ages.
I have not really wanted to go back to that fucking Babymetal album, that very first one. I'm like, nah.
Because it
That
turned
one
into
time-
hey, I'm going to turn this on to annoy you guys.
That's what it sounded like.
That's what it turned into eventually.
You know, but I wasn't even trying to get annoyed. I was just trying to like the music, and I was just getting annoyed. I wasn't even trying to feed into your I'm going to annoy my friends kind of shit. I was actually trying to enjoy the music, and I'm like, this is awful. Only because I love the metal, but then you gotta go into this 40-minute or 40-second to 2-minute long J-pop bullshit that does not fit. Like, even the transitions in that shit just, nope. No, sir. I don't like it.
Now, I remember, too, was when we listened to the first one getting ready for the review, there were a lot of groan moments.
Oh,
A
yeah. I
lot
was like
of groan
this.
moments.
Oh, my God.
And I remember Stas just being like, what the fuck? And, but
Yeah.
like, this time, man.
Even your wife was like, God damn, Travis. You know, I put up with a lot of shit, and you listen to a lot of weird shit, but what are you listening to now?
But this time, it was full enjoyment. Full fucking enjoyment. I'm gonna give this album, man, y'all both fucking gave it an A. That's fucking
See,
rocking.
If you can't go below that if you like it.
I'm gonna give it a 9.5.
9.5.
But you know what?
You can't give it a
If
10.
I- if
It's
I-
not a 10.
Why isn't it a 10?
Because you
It's-
don't know yet. It's only settled in with
I've
you
heard
just
this
for a little
before.
bit.
To me, this sounds like every other.
To me, this is an 8 only because the metal was great. It's what I asked for. Everything they did was exactly what I bitched about on the first album. They fucking did everything that I said was wrong with the first album, and they
bounce off it.
they made it really good. But I won't give it a 10 because it's not something that I see myself listening to 7 to 10 years down the road.
Okay.
That's how I feel about albums. I can't give you a 10 unless that album
You'll be
really,
listening to it.
really sticks with me.
Okay.
Unless you really, really stick with me, I cannot give you a 10. Like, there are very few albums that I'm like, you're a fucking 10. You know, here's one. Going Out in Style from Dropkick Murphys gets a 10. It's short, it's sweet, and it tells a beautiful story.
Yeah. I damn sure do.
That's how I feel. This, although I did enjoy it, I don't see that it's going to stick with me 10 years later. I don't see myself 10 years from now being like, you know, I want to check out that second Babymetal album. Nah, I'm probably going to be like, I want to check out that so-and-so album.
Yeah, this, I'm going to give it a 9.5 because it is like 1% away from perfect. And the only reason it's not getting that extra 5 to make it a full 10 is because, like, I do see myself listening to this for a couple years and it's going to stick with me for a long time. But the only reason I'm going to give it a 9.5 is because of the song that uses the canon riff.
Really?
Yeah,
Are you
dude.
serious,
Yeah,
dude?
man.
Everyone uses it so much that it's
That's
not
the thing,
something you
dude.
should...
That's the thing.
Oh
I hear
my
it
God,
so
dude.
much. I hear it so much. that
Everyone
it
hears
just-
it so much that you shouldn't even fucking be like, oh, they use canon, so I'm taking
But that's
points away.
1%, dude. I'm gonna. All right, you know, I'm gonna give it a 9.9. A 9 motherfucking
Oh,
9.
You can't revoke your shit. You already said 9.5.
But the thing
It's
is, dude,
recorded.
is I hear that canon riff and I'm like, oh god.
But they make
Here
it
it is.
epic, dude.
And
God
they
damn
do,
it,
man. And
you're
they
gonna take
do.
score away from it.
And
Like I
they
didn't even
fucking-
think about canon when I scored this album. I was like, okay, it's better than the first one, and it kept my interest. But it's not
But
something
that's
that
my
I'm gonna
thing,
hold
dude.
with
The
me. It's
canon.
an 8.
The song is great. The song is good. The song is epic. But like I said, it's one that I would possibly
What you
skip.
gotta play is that one.
But it does it right. But I hear it. It's a pet peeve of mine, man. Is whenever I hear it, I'm like, oh, they're doing this, I hear it in all.
I know.
fucking kinds of
I really
shit.
do feel that every
To me,
time I hear
it
Cannon, but
does.
I wait for it and feel. I want to feel it because you know every time you feel Cannon, you hear Cannon, you can feel it.
Yeah, you can feel it.
You can feel it. Like it
But now,
just
to me,
depends
it-
on how the
It knocks the
musicians.
point off, man. Even if it was a fucking Pink Floyd album that had a fucking Cannon riff in it, it's knocking a fucking point off. If
Well,
it's
that doesn't matter. If it's a Green Day or a fucking Ooh album.
if it's a
or a
fucking Who
Beatles.
album and I hear a fucking Cannon riff,
You know,
Not gonna
I
play.
don't even think the Who ever did Cannon.
exactly.
But
But if they did, knocking off a fucking
I'm
point.
saying, if it wasn't for Cannon, what would we have? If it wasn't for Beethoven, what would we have? Everything else is ripped off from another fucking
It
thing.
is, but Cannon is so
Cannon is the one that everyone goes to.
so fucking
It's the fucking-
overdone.
It is overdone. It really
But
is.
I mean, here's the thing,
But
dude. Here's the thing. You're not gonna. I want.
How often
Why
do
can't
you
people
hear-
rip off nigga 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 nigga?
Dude, the metal bands probably are. You just don't hear it because you don't hear it enough.
Why can't people rip that off? They always gotta rip off
This is
Cannon.
what I gotta say. Everyone probably is, but you don't hear it enough, like you hear Cannon. There's probably other fucking metal bands out there, like Dream Theater, that fucking heard that shit and was like, I want to play this.
I'm
and
sure.
add it
shit,
to another
the
song.
dudes from Dream Theater, when they would do the liquid tension experiment, fucking do an amazing fucking version of Rhapsody in Blue that blows my fucking mind. And that's the fucking blows my fucking mind. Like that one is done to death. All right, that's like your New Yorker song. There's a variation of it in the Critic theme song, but whenever I hear it, it's great. I fucking love it every time I hear it. Anytime somebody utilizes that, I like it. But Cannon is just so. To me, it's like it manipulates your emotions. You know what I'm
You had to
saying?
plug it up now?
People use it to manipulate. It's like killing the dog of music. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about the Cannon riff. It's like, you got a dog in a movie, you're going to kill the dog to evoke an emotion from the audience. Same thing here with Cannon. You're going to play Cannon to get those feels
same
out.
thing with a fucking nerdy little wimp character in a movie. You want everyone to feel sad for him.
So they kill his fucking dog.
Yep.
That Cannon is the killing the dog
So
of music.
that's how they fucking drill the hole in a little bit deeper. Oh, we killed the nerdy kid's dog, so feel sad for him.
Or no, the kid had to kill the dog himself. That makes it even harder.
Old Yeller.
Motherfucking, what's
That
it?
little nerd had to kill his dog. Oh, wasn't that
Son of a
fun?
gun. Son of a gun. I mean, really, dude.
God damn. Did we just ruin the fucking...
Man, if you are alive in 2016 and don't know that Old Yeller died,
No, I'm not saying that we spoiled Old Yeller. I'm saying that we just kind of ruined it by laughing about that little boy had to kill his dog.
or kill the slow guy, kill the mental guy, like in Of Mice of Men or of Mice and Men.
Oh, fuck that book. That book will make you
Man.
fucking. That'll give you a
Dude.
goddamn brain head. I hate that book.
He like accidentally kills that lady fucking because he's like stroking her hair too hard. And,
Yeah, the book's about a mentally challenged person. It makes you feel mentally challenged after reading it 'cause it's so bad. I hate that book. I hated having to read that shitty ass book. I'd have ripped my own dong off if I had to read it again.
Fuck that book. Fuck that goddamn book.
That book sucks, it sucks. I hate Of Mice and Men. That book is horrible. It's hard to read.
Isn't there a band called Of Mice and Men?
I think so. Pretty soon we're gonna have a
Pretty
band
sure they're
called
horrible.
the Red Band of Courage. Instead of the Red Badge of Courage, you have a band called the Red Band of Courage.
What is that, what's that book that the dude listened to before he shot John Or he read before he shot John Lennon.
That was some. That was
Catcher in the Rye.
Yeah, Catcher in the Rye.
Catcher in the Rye.
That's
So
another
there'd be a
book that'll
band
make you
called.
fucking shit.
Is that some
Catcher in the
Ayn
Rye.
Rand shit?
I don't
I
fucking
know she does. Atlas Shrugged. I don't know my book, people.
That was Babymetal.
Yeah, that was Babymetal.
We have your scores.
Do with that what you do. 8-8 and a 9-5. Totally fucking get it. And we'll see you guys in a minute. Because we're about to talk about Animal Collective.